Just as the case is with what you see here.
If what do you do?
Why?
I understand that, but there's a reality too, right?
Yes. No.
I mean, Linda
no,
Yaccarino's right here, and she's got to sell advertising.
Absolutely. So, no, totally. So, no. Actually,
But the economics of
is that clear? Self.
what do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go fuck yourself.
Leaving, we talked to Bob
I
Iger
hope they
today,
stop.
and that was part of a apology tour, if you will. That this had been said online. There was all of the criticism. There was advertisers. Leaving, we talked to Bob Iger today.
I hope they stop.
You hope
Don't advertise.
you don't want them to advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go fuck yourself.
But
Go fuck yourself.
In exactly the same fashion as to Elon Musk had me hijacked in 2015, 2016 to the studio. It appeared to me the same studio as you see right there, with exactly the same individual he have used, the two engaged in harassment, claiming that I am making a major problem for Elon Musk, that my comments are making impact on his work and financially cost him, etc., etc. Obviously, Elon Musk was under impression he could hold me liable for his financial losses, failures, etc., 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 and reserved the right to give me a private speech prior to what became this post here. You see, he posted on November the 29th, 2023, with this individual, like, there's going to be a warning. So he rehearsed and rehearsed and rehearsed. It's exactly identical issue. Identical incident have taken place also with his Harambe song, when this gorilla literally was murdered, and before the assassination of one even, I was
Isaiah, be calm, be calm, be calm, be calm. He's dragging my son. I can't watch this. Okay, he's got the baby.
Hit it and he falls over.
I was delivered to a zoo where there will be a zookeepers, to this exactly zoo with the zookeepers that would have people converse with me. This zoo turned violent sometimes in 2011, 2010. That's basically where everybody turned violent against me. And were doing best with their abilities to throw me into psychiatric hospital. In that exactly same fashion as they would have employees with the zoo. It's a zoo, I don't know, that Elon Musk would go visit here and there too. So this is a gorilla that's being murdered due to fall of the child into enclosure, into protected area. Exactly in that fashion, exactly in that same fashion, exactly in that fashion, identical fashion, basically.
It may take quite a
Elon Musk is giving speech on, obviously, literally the people might not be the only one. Of course, I am. What other? My name is Bob, Bobby. This is what my name was in the U.S. Uh, my harassing Elon Musk through the internet for a financial uh, payment. Obviously, this is what I am doing. This is what I was doing according to Elon Musk. This is no. This was a no. So we have a track here. We have a chain of incidents that are totally identical with one another. That totally match description of one another. I could not believe my luck when in 2012, that's interesting because the gorilla was placed to sleep, killed in 2016. If you pay attention here to the date, you're going to see here the animal was murdered in 2016. The incident goes to May 28, 2016.
Because he's dragging my son.
In exactly identical fashion, did Elon Musk created a song dedicated to Harambe several years ahead, I think like in 2011, 2012, did Elon Musk met rappers, people, and make me observe him doing the rap. So he's doing the rap. It's called a schizophrenic rap. Basically, this is where they do the stuff like this so that you can be labeled as a schizophrenic when you say stuff like this. So my stating what I stated, my witnessing to what I stated, I will press now criminal charges against Elon Musk for, I'm not going to say only driving me insane, trying to murder me literally through false psychiatric. This is who was behind the psychiatry. Identical, totally identical to the British Royals system. These are basically elites that chopped together. They jumped together. These birds of the same feather. They jumped together. The British basically hired these criminals and have used exactly that same system and to systematically portray victim of the butchery, poisoning. What became open psychiatry is a paranoid, as a schizophrenic, as to what I was labeled in 2012. This is not a joke. This is a proof about who is behind the psychiatry and who did it all and tried to do its best. During Elon Musk's song dedicated to Harambe, Elon Musk rated me as a Harambe. He compared me to Harambe. He wanted to absolutely make sure that I would see myself in a Harambe which was executed. And he did not stop there. Remember this song? This goes to 2011. Right before I was hospitalized, thrown into psychiatric hospital. It even starts as Elon Musk insisted me I could hear my name, Bobby, in the beginning. You can misinterpret, you can interpret that in other issues, but to me it sounds like Bobby. Bobby, we love you, man. We love you. Yeah, you can. It's. I hear it the way he interpreted it to me. And it did not stop. This stuff did not stop there. It did not stop there. It did go through these issues here with literally what would be a video that would be also posted online. They posted to me during MK Ultra how he loved American flag, how this was a very nice, very peaceful gorilla, like they say in this video here that you see. You see that video? Yeah, exactly like this. And this is what you are, Bobby. You were a nice, gentle gorilla, and now it's all up to you whether you're going to keep your mouth shut or we're going to have to kill you. Sometimes we have to put them to sleep. So we're going to kill this gorilla so that you're going to see that you're going to understand our message. This was a message to me from Central American CIA, from the Central Intelligence Agency. This is who is behind the psychiatry. And this is going to be used as a proof of the death threat that was given to me during MK Ultra by American Central Intelligence Agency. If you want to know who is behind the psychiatry and about this stuff, and this is going to be one of the ultimate proofs, is going to be my testimony about who financed psychiatry against me, who wanted me dead at all costs. So this is why this video, to clarify who Elon Musk is, what Elon Musk was in my case, what Central Intelligence Agency plans had for me, what kind of plans the United States of America had for me. Stuff disgusting as far as this went on during MK Ultra. So this is your European Union, this is das Europa, your human court for human rights in the Strasbourg, and Brussels, the Parliament, European Parliament in the Brussels. That's why it matters to me. These are what I will testify. This is what I'm giving you a testimony have taken place. This animal was literally executed so that I would remind myself on keeping my mouth shut. And this is probably the most violent death threat I received during MK Ultra. All through they talk so nicely and softly about this animal, because this is what I was. Obviously, they saw in me nothing other than animal. I was gentle giant, soft, nice, gentleman, all this, yes? But, you know, sometimes they must be placed to sleep, they must be shot. So this is the kind of stuff, yeah?
And we thinking about you.
It's very nice that you're thinking about me. I am really, really impressed that you're thinking about me.
There was all of the criticism. There was advertisers. You know that there's a public perception that, and you're clarifying this now, but there's a public perception that that was part of a apology tour, if you will. That this had been said online. There was all of the criticism. There was advertisers leaving. We talked to Bob Iger today.
I hope they stop.
You hope?
Don't advertise.
You don't want them to advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money.
Buddy, nobody is trying to blackmail you in anything. I pray God that I get you behind bars and I get you rotten there for the rest of your life. I pray God that I will have enough strength to court you, to get you through the court behind bars, to get you, to grab you for your necks and drag you where you belong, where you should not even be on a daylight, because you obviously present a threat to society. You obviously present the gravest threat to humanity. You obviously present, you are a danger. You are a health threat to society. You're dangerous. You're deadly. And it can be seen today in Ukraine, what Ukraine looks like because of people like you, because of your words, because of your poisoning, because of your toxic thinking, your toxic ways. And by the way, you have not changed your thinking from what used to be South Africa. You brought your South African apartheid mentality to United States of America, which now, consequently, the world suffered through one. It won't be like this, Elon Musk. It will be criminal charges filed against you. It won't be like this. First, it's going to be a criminal charges. That's the number one, is illegal. It's a criminal charges, is the stuff I was talking in this video. Then afterwards, then we're going to go after the money. But first is the criminal charges. The criminal charges in this case are paramount. It's a number one thing. It's a number one priority. You're dangerous, man. You're very dangerous. And by the way, you murderer, talking to Central Intelligence Agency right now and to European Union Court for Human Rights in Strasbourg and to the European Union Parliament in Brussels, you murder identically as they used to in the Soviet Union. It was exactly the same shit. I know because I grew up in Yugoslavia. I know how it was. You're actually completely different. You're more dangerous. You're more violent. Maybe you're more successful only because you're more violent. You're completely different, and you will be doing this stuff for as long as we're going to be killing one another. We, the people, the humanity. That's how long you will be doing. Then you will go back to your brainwash about your beautiful freedom only in America, because this is how you have done this stuff. You don't care. You don't give a shit about anybody. You care only about one thing. You care about yourself. You care about your fucking neo-Nazi flag, about your fucking apartheid. That European Union flag that you have is a fucking swastika from 80 years ago that burned the world, not only Europe.
And we thinking about you.
Now, obviously, you know that there's a public perception that, and you're clarifying this now, but there's a public perception that that was part of a apology tour, if you will. That this had been said online. There was all of the criticism. There was advertisers leaving. We talked to Bob Iger
I hope
today.
they stop.
You hope?
Don't advertise.
You don't want them to advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go fuck yourself. But go fuck yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is. Hey, Bob, if you're in the audience.
Well, let me ask you then.
That's how I feel. Don't advertise.
How do you think then about the economics of X? If part of the underlying model, at least today, and maybe it needs to shift, maybe the answer is it needs to shift away from advertising. If you believe that this is the one part of your business where you will be beholden to those who have this view, what do you do?
Why?
I understand that, but there's a reality too, right?
Yes. No.
I mean, Linda Yaccarino's right here, and she's got to sell advertising.
Absolutely. So, totally. No. Actually, what this advertising boycott is going to do? It's going to kill the company.
And do you think that
and the whole world will know that those advertisers killed the company, and we will document it in great detail.
But those advertisers, I imagine, are going to say, we didn't kill the company.
Oh yeah.
They're going to say,
tell it to Earth.
But they're going to say, Elon, that you killed the company because you said these things, and that they were inappropriate things, and that they didn't feel comfortable on the platform, right? That's what they're going to say.
And let's see how Earth responds to that.
So okay, then this.
R.I.P. Harambe, sipping on that Bombay. We thinking about you. Amen, amen. R.I.P. Harambe, we smoking on that strong. Ay, we love you, and we thinking.